with the Red Pill documentary, obviously Rolo and Kevin will be the masterminds behind it, but it would be a culmination from when I've spoken with Rolo and Kevin about it over Zoom. We've planned it out. It's a culmination of diving into the lives of the content creators, Rolo doing a brief history on it in the correct way, but also like seeing it in real world applications where, with people, whether it's an interview in their house or how it's changed their life or how it's helped their family life or how it's helped their finances. Because a lot of people, red pill, they think red pill is just the female aspect of it. Like, oh, you can't
Right.
get women. Here's a red pill. Now you can get women. A lot of it is about being on your purpose and building yourself into someone that actually can attract women, but that also associates with you just becoming a better person, whether it's your finances, being in the gym, or your mental health. So you can dive each one of those sections on my fingers into different sections of the documentary where it's like how these men have built their finances and how these men have
Yeah.
opened their eyes to different avenues of finance, or how these men have got off their asses and got in the gym and got healthy, because at the end of the day,
Mm.
if you're out of shape, it's an unhealthy way to live and you can die. And like even mental health being one of the most important things, where a lot of people don't have a father in their life or a male figure in their life to show them how you have to live as a male. And it saves lives in so many different ways, financially, mentally, and physically. So it's something that when we dive into it and you really get to film it and see it first person, it's going to bring you to tears almost. So that when you put it on screen and you finally have this final product of what is needed for the community, it's something that's going to stand the test of time as well. And also shadow what a random woman's documentary perspective of is the red pill, because all they see is a bunch of dudes on this box that's called a computer, and they say, oh, they're weird, they're on the computer. No, it's a community of people that support each other. And a lot of people don't have that. A lot of people have never played a sports team
Mm.
and had a community around them to mold. It takes a village to raise a man. Some people grow up by themselves. So
Definitely.
sometimes you need a village.
No, no, definitely, definitely, man. And then this is, I mean, this is kind of why we've created the Citadel, baby. So make sure to join up.
Yes, sir.
But, but, I mean, that is true. Like, it starts with some documentaries, and then one, like, dude, it could be like 8 years from now, 10 years from now. We literally could be having a movie of like it could be a whole red pill movie where, it's just showing like a day in like let's just say like it's showing a fresh and fit movie,
Hmm.
and there's people in the background. It literally, I mean, I'm serious. Like it's that serious and stuff because we literally kind of like a motion picture of what's happening at the red pill in like a year from now, 10 years from now, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the year 2024. Things are going crazy in crypto. Everything's going insane. Fresh and fit are like going bananas, and then we have actors for everybody.
Yeah.
It'd be really interesting being like being in our 40s or 50s, seeing some guys, some 20-year-old kids playing us and shit. It'd be pretty insane.
Yeah, because it's needed. Because, for example, I don't know if you ever seen the interview with Jordan Peterson and Piers Morgan. Have you seen that?
I think, yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
Did you see the end where so Piers asks Jordan Peterson, he's like, okay, we're gonna wrap it up soon, but so Piers, let me ask you a question. So and so said about you that like you're like the unprofound like leader of this red pill like incel community, like where all of them are basically despicable in many ways and basically losers that sit on the couch and don't do anything. Are you a leader for these people? And he teared up and was like crying because he was like, well, God, like I thought we were supposed to help people that needed help, and I don't know why I got to be like bastardized for being a part of something where I can help build people and make their lives better.
Right.
And so a lot of people really really think that like if you're an incel or if you have problems that you just don't matter, and the way they speak about you, and to be able to be a part of a community that helps people, it's not only fulfilling for you but like to see somebody grow and see someone have their life betterment. It's something where it shouldn't be bastardized, it shouldn't be a negative thing. And watching Piers in that interview like tear up, it really hit me.
Yeah.
So that's why the like documentaries and stuff like that is needed, because not people are unaware.
No, no, I totally get that and stuff. Like, now, time to grill you a little bit.
Let's do it.
All right, listen here, asshole. So obviously, I don't know who the fuck you are and stuff like that. But what? So no, no, no. But all jokes aside, man. Like, I mean, once the mint's done, right? The mint's done basically in 4 days. It's said and done. obviously probably a couple days to make sure everything's like accounted for and stuff like that, and then from there, like what's the next step? Like where is Red Pill Alliance going from there, and how are you going to continue on? Because like that's one thing that we like. I mean, you have to, with an NFT project, is you have to keep cultivating it, you have to keep growing it, and you have to keep doing more and more stuff. Like, can you explain like what's next on the roadmap? I mean, I think you talked a little bit about maybe making a donation to like a men's health organization, but like as for like the NFT and the crypto side, what are you planning on that?
So the NFT on the crypto side after mint. So the mint closing April 3rd. So one of the main things we'll be doing is once we close the sale, the minting button will be removed from the website. And then after we go through that process, the main priority in the month of April is to slowly start executing our plan. So we have a full calendared out list plan for the end of this year. And so through this plan, we have utilities that are going to build in momentum.
Mm.
So the first month of April, as we close, celebrating the mint closing, sending out these will be our first utility that we handle the day after we will be selecting and sending out the Lion Frame cologne. So that's gonna be our first thing. And then as we head into summer, the only time where we're not going to be creating utilities, running our podcast, and bringing on great guests like in April. I don't know if you know who Jesse Lee Peterson is.
No,
Jesse Lee Peterson is coming to the house. He's
okay.
doing a podcast with us. And through our content, not only our utilities, we are going to be able to bring in more people and direct them straight to OpenSea for our holders. So the
Wow.
main goal is to prioritize bringing people up. So our content is going to be going through the roof. We have a lot of guests lined up. We have a lot of cool series lined up, different things we can do on our podcast that we have not announced yet or deployed. And so through that first month, we're already implementing a first step of our plan. And then going into May, the only thing that we're going to have a hiatus for is May 1st through the 20th, where we're going to be filming our film.
Right.
So through that date, I'm going to be setting aside tons of content to be
Mm.
posted while we're shooting. I have my buddies, he has it all set up. We're going to be posting a lot of content. And then throughout till we get to summer and June, that's when we're going to start implementing not just more utilities that we have to really make the bang for our OpenSea holders, but to start adding in these changes to our smart contract where anyone who has an NFT can interact with it. I'm not going to give out any details.
Hey, you almost let it slip.
And
Hey, yo, chill,
I ain't
chill,
give out
chill,
no
chill,
details,
chill.
but and then just through the end of the year, the CME is coming up in October. I'm sure that's
Right.
not when I'm slipping up because everyone knows we
Shout out to
bring
Donovan
holders to the
Sharp, baby.
CME. Donovan Sharp is my motherfucking guy, and yeah, through that, after eventually we're gonna start crafting, creating another project. But until then, yeah, we got a plan that we're here to execute and